Welcome to another Royal Elite War recap. This is Roger bringing you an unfortunate news of a defeat. Our unbeaten streak of 20 clan wars has come to an end, but I must say it wasn't completely unexpected. We are going through a tryout phase, and whenever you have new members in your war, there's going to be some unpredictability, some things aren't going to work out. So, not to make any excuses, I mean, Army of Eris did bring it. They did do their cleanup, and we missed some attacks at the end, so we certainly had a chance. 39-38, very close. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the war stats. So, we do, we had our fair share of 3 stars, but we left a couple 2 stars, 1 stars on the board. Take a look at the map. And just Town Hall 8s we did clean up. We just had some trouble at the top of the board, and largely because we lost a couple members during the war. Things just again didn't work out. One of our Town Hall 10s was not what we expected, so we lost an attack there. But I did bring some great attacks and replays I wanted to show, and let's go ahead and jump in with our first one. This is Note, bringing a 3-star on number 6. And I'm just going to pause it real quick just to show you the troop makeup that Note is going to bring in. Take a look at the base. The whole goal here was to get 2 air defense, and he gets a little creative with it. So let's start it off. He's going to start with some golems up at the 2 o'clock position. Follow with some wall breakers. He starts his funnel. Not overly concerned with the funnel, because again, the goal really with the kill squad is get the AQ and get your air defense, and he's going to accomplish that task even with the Royals going to take a walk here. Drops a rage on the golem and the wizards that come in. They take the archer queen, they get the air defense, and watch the second air defense go down with the hogs. So they're going to have no problem getting that air defense. The Royals, the Archer Queen, Barbarian King go around top, already starting cleanup. And then here comes the Hound and the balloons. Notice the targeting of the balloons and the pathing. He's not just spamming those balloons. He's targeting each defense because he doesn't want to have them double back. Nice rage spells. Drops a back-end loon a little early, it turns out, but that's hard timing to do. I mean, his goal was really to distract that last Tesla as his main group of balloons moved in, and just misses it by a few seconds. See, it drops just as his main group and his last hound move over the core. But still, plenty of balloons, and with that hound, the defense gets taken down. His pups are working around the outside with the Archer King and a Barbarian King. Last cannon goes down. Go ahead and speed up the cleanup. Well done. Great counterclockwise rotation on the balloon deployment. Let's go ahead and move down. I'm going to show a replay of my alternate account on number 10. And the reason I want to show this is the lure that was used. Don't be afraid to invest heavily on that lure if you're going to get good payback. So we see here I went in with about 8 to 10 hogs. Goal here is to drop quite a bit of the defenses as well as take away the pathing to some of the giant bombs that I expected to be up at the north end of this base. So I take out 4 or 5 defenses as well as get the lure, pull them up north with a single archer, and then just start the dragon kill. Trickle in some barbarians, drop a few wizards, and the dragon will go down quite easily. Now the hogs can start coming in from the left, just pretty much a 2-finger drop, and then the max hogs from the CC. And with the top third of the base basically gone from the lure, I can just have the group of hogs standing in the heels the entire way through the base. Being patient on that last heel spell. It's going to come down here as the hogs move into the last group of defenses. Wizards up top are continuing to clean up, starting to drop more cleanup wizards around the base once they kind of see where those hogs are going to end up. And now it's just really cleanup mode. The only risk is that a big group of hogs start to get distracted around the Barbarian King and he takes them out. But I've got plenty left, so it's not going to be a problem. There we go, another 3-star. Moving on to number 11, let's take a look at a replay by Sal. Pause it real quick. We like to make fun of Sal and go wipe, but in all honesty, having all the strategies in your repertoire allows you to really analyze a base and bring the best attack. And in this case, we have a square base, mid-level Town Hall 8, perfect for go wipe. Bring in 3 golems, P.E.K.K.A. and a max P.E.K.K.A. in the CC, plus your Barbarian King, plenty of tanking, and you're really just able to roll through the base with your wizards and all your tanks and the spells, and it's really not going to be a problem. Also, what we're going to see here is a single lure with a hog. And the goal is not to completely lure the clan castle and kill separately. It's just to lure them outside and then still kill on the fly with the entry. But you get to do it on your own terms with all your wizards up and healthy instead of in the middle of the base where you've lost half of your attack squad by that time. So you have a line of wizards creating the funnel, a couple wall breakers to open the outside layer. P.E.K.K.A. going straight in, going to bring in a couple more wall breakers, get into the core. Dragon finally went down on the outside. So Golem's on the outside tanking, Golem on the inside, and the Barbarian King trailed nicely, nice and late, but not too late. So no one's targeting the Barbarian King. He's marching through the core, just now starting to get targeted, standing in a rage spell. Pop his ability. P.E.K.K.A.s are just wrecking the inside. Last rage spell. All the defenses are pointing in. A couple wizards on the outside, cleaning up. And there we go. At this point, it's pretty much in the bag. Last cannon goes down, and it's just clean up from here. Golemite's still up, walking around the base, banging on walls, doing some tanking, some cleanup, and boom, swag heal. Or poison, I should say. Love it. That's what the guys know to do. If they want to get in a recap, drop the swag spell. I'm sure to put you in. There you go. Another great go wipe. Again, we like to make fun of go wipe, but it has its place. Don't be afraid to use it. And let's just bring one more replay. Little Nut. He's going to come at this base without his Barbarian King. Gets the lure and the giant bomb. Gets some skeletons as well. And then trickles in a couple barbarians and some wizards. Skeletons make it a little bit harder, but there was still value in getting that trap sprung. So the CC does go down. Start the golem. And as soon as the wizard pops, trigger another giant bomb. 2 giant bombs down on a Town Hall 8 base. I mean, this attack is over. It's got to be a 3-star at this point. P.E.K.K.A comes in up top, get a 1-for-1 with the Barbarian King, and some cleanup as well. So on the hog attacks, you have a few choices with the CC. You can bring that max P.E.K.K.A, more max hogs, witches to help with a kill squad. A few good choices. So just a single finger drop on the hogs. They're going to stand in heals the whole time, so no rush to drop the poison for those skellies that are chasing the hogs around. They're standing in heals. Skeletons aren't doing any damage. Just wait till they group up on the final defense. P.E.K.K.A's doing his march, cleaning everything up, or I should say her march. And then here comes the poison. Skeletons are gone, and it's just cleanup at this point. Well done, again, without the Barbarian King. Really, it's hard to beat level 4 hogs on Town Hall 8, especially if it's cleanup attack. You know where to trigger those giant bombs, or the base design makes them real obvious. Well done. Well, again, this wasn't such a fun recap because we did lose, but we had some great attacks. There was more great attacks from Kingstone and Doug, but my plan is to do a strategy series with some of the Dragloon a little later on, so I'm not going to show them this time. Remember, folks, cleanup wins wars, and until next time, this is Roger.